when you start talking about the addict, this is the person that gets a thrill, makes out they're a victim, but they're actually getting a thrill out of the drugs. They're not a victim at all. They ain't changing for no one. Okay, they'll put on the chameleonized characteristic of, yes, I'll change, I'll do whatever to make this relationship work, but they don't change. They continue to abuse themselves. That's why they're called addicts. They're addicted. They can't stop. They don't want to stop. They love what they do. But they'll lie to you to make you think that things are going to get better. These people have done it most of their lives. Now, you need to ask yourself, how did I become acquainted with this person? How did I end up with this person? Why am I with this person? What benefits are there for me in this? And you'll usually find that there's none at all, none whatsoever. You've just deluded yourself into believing that this particular person that you're with is going to give you a relationship, a good take, care and share. And what the addicts will do is, rather than give you the full normal relationship provision of themselves, they'll get your focus on things that they bring or things that they do to keep you interested in the relationship. But what they fail to do is to remove themselves from the aspects of their behavior that make you uninterested in the relationship. The areas of void, and the areas of negligence, and the areas of omission, and the things that they do that they shouldn't do to disrupt the relationship. So on the one hand, they're presenting themselves with gifts and all these good works, and look at what I'm doing for our relationship. And then on the other hand, they're undoing it all by the commonality errors and silly misbehaviors of an addict. You see, addicts have got a way of dealing with everybody except themselves. They tend to be able to present themselves as functioning and in tune with what's going on. To some degree they will be, but it has to be, and listen to those beautiful birds, but it has to be beneficial to their addiction. Now let me explain it. I've got a friend, we're all sports people, but I've got one particular friend who has decided that he'll buy what's called a prone board with propulsion on it, electric propulsion. And he's done it apparently for his wife, so that his wife can learn how to prone. But the reality of the fact of the matter is, he wanted the prone system, but knew it would cause tension in the relationship if he got it, by way of the cost of these things. And so come up with the excuse that if the wife uses it or tries it, which she'll probably fail at because it's very, very hard, you have to be very athletic to be able to do it. You don't just walk up and do these things. he's going to end up with the prone. It was calculated. It was a calculated decision. And he knew he would get the prone using this form of idea. I'll get it for the wife, I'll convince the wife to try and do it. She ain't going to be able to do it, but we'll get the thing, and then we'll prove that she'll see that she can't do it, and guess who'll end up with the prone? That's the same sort of mindset as an addict. And not just addicts, a lot of people as well. We do things that are going to benefit us, even if we have to go a roundabout way of making it happen. There is a lot of generosity in the addicts, but again, the generosity is undone by the addictive behaviour, because they change their mindset, they change their character with the drugs, and they don't stop, they don't relent, they don't give up. They continue on this path of destruction that destroys them and everyone else around them, and undoes all the good that they do. These people can be really good workers. They can be, going about all their business. But if they're breaking the drug policies of the place in which they work, trying to fly under the radar, and are breaking the drug policies, it just doesn't end well. At some point or other, the drugs are going to betray them, and it happens time and time again. They get deceived by the drugs, and that's what drugs do. Drugs deceive us and trick us. They're there to destroy us, and too many allow that to happen. Once they get a hold of you, it's very hard to come out of its grip, to get out of the grip. And a lot of people don't, and they stay this way for the majority of their lives, unable to escape from the grip of the drugs. The consequences of this are irreparable. You can meet these people and they're alright at the start, and then all of a sudden there's all these problems. All these problems arise because of their habits. Oh, I feel things crawling under my skin. Oh, I'm seeing things. Right, this person was perfectly normal when you first come along, but now we're seeing things, now we're, got things crawling under our skin. It's quite pathetic, to be honest, because they know what they're doing to themselves, and they know what's happening to them, and they know why, and they don't stop. So you'll come along and they'll go, oh, this looks like a good catch, and now we're cycling. Oh, this looks like a good catch. And they'll engage you intimately, and then all of a sudden, oh no, we've got issues, this person's got issues, and the issues are more important than the prospect of a relationship. So the drugs undermine anything good any potential of any good that they have. Now, I'm just boggled by how backward the masses are determining themselves to go. They just determine themselves to go backward. They go backward in their gender identification. What people don't realise is that's about big pharma. There's big money when people don't know what their gender is, and they start getting into the medications, Frankensteinianism, the mutilations of trying to change the way God made them. It's very offensive when you think about it. Somebody's just saying, well, look, you haven't made me right. I need to improve. I need to be what I believe I should be. You've got it wrong. It's very offensive to God. I've just got to see this council guy. How you doing? Hey mate, I just want to give you guys a heads up. Somebody's gone through Baker Street and every single bin's been trashed. I just come through this morning on my way to training.
Bin as in the...
Yeah, the bins. It's probably not your department, but if you can put a call out or something. There's shit everywhere through there. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, what, like it's the red and...
Yeah, yellow bins and that.
Yeah, okay. Well, Garbos will go down through there.
Oh, they got some work to do.
Yeah.
Isn't it bad?
They normally ring it like a maintenance mod.
Yeah.
And they'll come out and fucking...
clean it all up.
And then they'll come back later and then empty them.
It's bad, isn't it? Nice day though, look at it.
Yeah.
Good on you, mate. So the addict will ultimately sacrifice everything for the addiction.